Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, enjoy your stay and tell me how you like it. As you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all a story time. Y'all,
I apologize. Please ignore my lip
story
liner on this.
time. It might be a little rush, not gonna lie, because my dad just called me. Like, he just called me right when I was about to start filming, and he told me he's gonna come home. The only reason I don't want him to be home or anybody to be home while I tell the story time is because I like to yell. I'm not gonna be saying like this the whole time, y'all. I need to get this intro out the way, guys. But I'm gonna be telling y'all a story time of the time that me and my mama literally fought each other like two bitches on the street, y'all. I want to give y'all, because I've only fought like a certain amount of times, so I do want to give y'all like my fight story times, and I feel like I should just start with the fight with my mama. This wasn't even our first fight. This was just one of the fights. It's the most recent fight. But y'all, give me a second to get myself together, and I'll finish telling y'all the story. But all right, I need to stop. Okay, y'all. There's a little bit of stuff I want to talk about before I start this video. I want to get some disclaimers. I don't want to hear nothing about me or my mama. I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, that's your mom. You shouldn't do that. This, that, and third. Because when I tell y'all the story, y'all gonna understand that it wasn't like a, oh, I want to go beat on my mama. It was like a, I'm not even thinking about who I'm fighting. I'm just fighting. So then I also want to say, y'all, I really should be doing a vlogmas for y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't got no Christmas spirit this year. I'm gonna try to do like a Christmas vlog by the end of this week or sometime next week. I might give y'all like a literal Christmas vlog. But I have no Christmas spirit. Like, I wish I could make a Christmas vlog the same way I did fall. But I have so much fall spirit. But then again, y'all, I'm in South Carolina, and their whole motto is, like, beachy theme. They don't really got all that Christmas shit going on. Like, they don't even have, it's 71 degrees. And it's December the 16th. I'm recording this December 16th. I don't know if I'll finish this on December the 16th. It's just what I'm starting to record. But, also, I wanted to make this video weeks ago. But, y'all, I feel like I make too many videos without my makeup, and it's not a bad thing. I don't hate my face. I just feel like sometimes y'all deserve like a better looking version of me. So I was trying to wait till a day after school where at least I have a little bit of makeup on, and today I actually like doing my makeup. Like, my makeup just lasted through the day, but then again, I didn't put no gloss on. But anyways, guys, I'm so sorry if I'm talking fast. Anyways, guys, another thing I was gonna say, I'm sorry I'm chatting, but I'm sorry. I got a text message and somehow that ended my video. It had me thinking somebody called me and all that. I don't even remember what I was saying, y'all. What was I saying? I was saying that, oh, give me a second. Y'all, I went to go look back at the video, and it was sounding like I didn't even know what I was finna say for a second. Like, it seemed like it dropped in my head before the video cut. Back to that disclaimer though. I also don't want to hear nothing about my mama. We have our ups and our downs. But honestly, if you don't got nothing nice to say, keep it to yourself. All right, y'all, let's get this video started because I'm chatting. So this takes back to 9th grade. It was sometime in May or a little bit after May, probably like early June. And I know because I had my industrial, and when we was fighting, she had hit my industrial and it started to like bleed a little bit because it was kind of fresh. So this is my 9th grade year, and y'all, to give you some context, ooh, what was that? Y'all, I think a motherfucking mosquito was on me or something. Okay, anyways. So yeah, y'all, my 9th grade year, I don't know what I had going on. I was going through a lot my 9th grade year. So waking up early was a problem for me. Like, I lived 12 minutes away from the school and was still missing my first block every day. Not to mention that class started at like 9 o'clock on the dot. I wasn't coming, and it ended at like 10:06. I wasn't getting to class until like 11:57. Like, times like that, right? So this was going on for a hot minute. Like, not the beginning of my year, but as the time went on, like, I was either skipping my first block. No, let me not say that before the colleges. Yeah. I was either, okay, I didn't used to skip my first block that much. We don't do that no more. So I was coming late for like a good majority because I guess I was just going through a lot, y'all. Like, I had low motivation. I still got a lot of low motivation, but now that I ride the bus to school, I can't really just afford to be, because if I miss the bus, I'm either stuck walking on a highway or I'm stuck with an absence. And I think after, like, they're stricter down here, so with a certain amount of absences, like, you just fail a fucking class. So yeah, y'all, I was being late every day, and I had a slick back hairstyle. Like, I used to wear my hair in a slick back, so I would gel my hair, sometimes with a middle part, sometimes without it. And I will be real. Yes, I used to wear them fake ponytail poofs with the drawstring, and you gotta put the bobby pins in it. Yes, I was one of them bitches. Okay, I have hair. I've always had a lot of hair, I'm not gonna lie. But when, for some reason, when I put my hair in a slick back in this direction, it disappears. It started looking like I'm bald headed, like I don't got enough hair. And my mama introduced me to the poof at a young age, and kind of made me, I think she kind of made me think that I needed the poof. So I was wearing a poof in high school, okay, 9th grade. Who gonna beat me up? Oh, so y'all, I used to put this poof on. She used to put the poof on. This is how I ended up in her room, okay? I used to go in her room because I would wake up, put my clothes on, do my makeup. Well, I'd wake up, put my clothes on, brush my teeth, do my makeup, and then I'd head to her room because she had all the hair stuff. She kept all the hair stuff either in the bathroom, and if it was in the bathroom, it was probably more for like washing your hair than anything. But if it was in her room, it was hair care, hairstyle stuff, all that. She kept all that in her room by her makeup vanity. Our rooms were not that big, y'all. Our rooms were not that big. I would just like to keep, I feel like y'all should keep that in mind. So all the hair stuff was in her room. Hence the why I used to go and sit in her makeup vanity and slick my hair back in her room, use her stuff, but it was really our stuff. Because of course she's gonna share with me because I'm her daughter and I need hair gel. So I'm in her room this one morning, and when I tell you, like I said, I've been coming late for umpteen fucking months, umpteen days, y'all. My 9th grade year, just late to my first block. And I had algebra, so I feel like that's why I really wasn't pushing it for real. But it was also just the fact that I couldn't. Like, if I felt like if I woke up any earlier, I'd be like slumming, falling asleep in class and stuff like that. So I didn't want to deal with that. I thought it would just be smarter for me to be waking up late. If I'm talking too fast, y'all, I apologize. If I'm talking too fast, y'all, just let me know in the comments and I will never do it again. But ooh, that was so fast. That was so fast. Anyways, y'all. So I'm late. I'm late this morning, right? Every day. It could be morning, it could be afternoon, it could be night, it could be shit. It could be fucking the end of the world. And she'd be telling me, you're late, you're gonna fail, you're gonna be taking this course again, you're gonna be upset, you have to take extra classes your senior year, and all your friends get to leave school early. Like, just all that stuff to try to motivate me to be on time and stuff. And I understood where she was coming from. She's right. Like, it's just something she experienced herself. She was late to a class or something, or she had too many absences and she had to retake the class her senior year so that she could pass and graduate. So I understood, but what aggravated me was just that it was really felt like there was nothing I could do about it. Because at the end of the day, I was in my emotional state, dealing with whatever I was dealing with, that just had me not even be able to surpass the point of thinking that I could wake up on time to get to this first block. So I'm aggravated because I hear this every day. I'm hearing this every morning. You're gonna be late, you're gonna fail. She get up on the phone with her friends, my older sister, my dad, all that. Sorry, y'all, sorry if you've seen that. Anybody fucking bug anybody to call, yeah, she late. Her class that started by now. She talking over, she doing my hair on the phone with somebody complaining about me being late. Right? Irritating, just irritating. And it was like we was beefing. I mean, it's my mama. We're not gonna say beefing, but we're gonna say beefing because I don't mean it like beefing, like trying to shoot each other up, but you know what I mean. Like, it's my mama, we getting into stuff. So we beefing about this every day. Actually, let me go get my iPad so I can track my brother's location, because I would hate to be mid sentence and they come in, which I feel like is gonna happen because he just said they about to get off of work. We had to bust up the iPad, y'all, but they're literally down the street. So I'm probably either gonna finish the video another day, or I'm gonna just move locations, so I'm gonna start talking quieter. I had to bust out the iPad, y'all. I painted my nails. But yeah, y'all. So where did I leave off at? We arguing every day. She'd be up on the phone with somebody telling them that I'm about to be late, I'm about to be failing, repeating classes and stuff, while I'm sitting right underneath her trying to get my hair done, right? So this one morning, she was going on and on and on and on about it, just on and on and on, right? So I'm getting aggravated. So I'm arguing back with her because I'm trying to get her to understand whatever I was trying to get her to understand. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember what I was trying to get her to understand. But I remember I had what I felt like a solid ass argument, and I was gonna fight for that argument to be understood. Now, here's the thing about my mama. She don't ever think she's wrong. She don't ever think she's wrong. She don't ever think she's wrong. Arguing with her is like arguing with a wall. It's like arguing with a wall. So that was the problem there. I started to feel like, to fast forward through some of this story, because I know I'm gonna be chatting, I started to feel a little bit invalidated, and the invalidation turned into anger. So keep in mind, y'all know how I told you how I'm sitting at her makeup vanity, right? She has this makeup vanity made out of like glass, literally, like mirror. It's made out of mirror. So glass. So glass. And I'm sitting at her makeup vanity, and we arguing back and forth. Do I remember what words being exchanged? No. I remember saying something to her, thinking, oh, I have a valid point. She's not gonna continue. I'm gonna say this. It's gonna end the discussion. She's gonna understand. Every time I say something, she still don't get it. So I'm thinking that I gotta re-explain it to her. Getting aggravated. Words are just being thrown at each other. I'm throwing words at her. She's throwing words at me. All that. So I started getting so mad. Y'all, I started getting so mad with this lady that I start banging my hands on her makeup vanity. I'm like, I'm trying to explain this to you. Like, I'm just yelling, right? Because that's what I do. I get angry quick, and when I get angry, it just ain't cute. It ain't cute. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wish I didn't get angry like that, but hey, I don't get that type of angry no more. Or not with anybody other than her. But shit, y'all, when I tell you I was angry, when I tell you I was so much angry. So I'm banging. Mind you, she got all this like makeup products and oils and all this little stuff on her makeup vanity, right? So imagine every time I bang my hands down, y'all know how in cartoons when like a big thud happens and you start seeing like, you looking at kind of like the sky and you start seeing like characters fly up in the air for a second and fall back down, and the thud happens again and they fly up in the air. That's how the motherfucking products was flying off her motherfucking vanity, y'all. Flying like fucking cartoons. I'm hitting her shit so hard. I'm so angry, I can't even feel shit. I probably couldn't even feel shit. Because I don't recall it hurting. I don't recall anything during this situation hurting. And mind you, I'm fighting. So, I don't know. And I got a low pain tolerance. It don't take much to hurt me. So, I guess I was just angry. I was feeling like the hog that motherfucker day. So, I started getting so angry. I just remember I got so angry that I took her makeup vanity and flipped that motherfucker. I flipped that bitch. Why? I don't fucking know. I don't even remember. I think I was just so angry. It just had got so tense. So I started like, I threw her makeup vanity. I kicked the little chair I was sitting on. Like, I was just so angry. Like, I don't know. Yo, I don't know how she managed to provoke me this motherfucking bad, y'all. I don't know how she managed to provoke me this bad. No, nothing is bad now because I got to chatting with my brother because they had came back. I feel bad yelling with him in the house. And my dad will be back in a couple minutes. I don't even remember where I left off. I remember I was saying that I was hitting on the makeup vanity, right? I'm banging on the makeup vanity. Oh, actually, I flipped it over, right? So I'm yelling at this point. I've been yelling, actually. So I flip over the vanity, and I get to yelling at her. And I'm like, I tell you this every day. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm sorry, I'm talking so quiet now. I'm like, I tell you this every day. Da-da-da-da-da. You know, telling her all the stuff that I was trying to tell her. So it gets to a point where I'm fast forwarding through this because I know that I'm gonna be chatting, y'all. Like, I know I'm gonna be chatting. So it gets to a point where she comes up to me and she's standing like right in front of my face. When I tell you, this lady has the blankest stare on her face. She has the blankest stare on her face. She's literally looking at me like, and then out of nowhere, I'm still yelling. I'm like, da 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 da. I always tell you this. Blah, 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 blah. She just goes at me like this. And like she punches me in the face and stares at me. And y'all, I don't know what about this punch. I can't make this up. I don't know what about this punch makes me so mad. But if I tell you, it did not hurt. I don't know if it was the adrenaline of already being upset or if it was the fact that the punch was genuinely weak. But it didn't hurt enough for me to be like, I don't know. I feel like it didn't hurt enough for me to go into fight mode. I feel like the lighting looks so bad. Now that it's dark as hell. But I feel like it did not hurt enough for me to go into fight mode. So what made me start fighting her? I don't know. But once she hit me, y'all, when I tell you, let's just say she hit me so, I don't want to say hard because like I said, it didn't hurt. But she knocked the willingness, the knowingness out of me. Because when I tell you, my mind went so blank. Like, the only thing that was in my head was like, fight that. It wasn't, oh, that's your mama, don't hit her, go do something else to release this anger. It wasn't no Nathan, it was no Nathaniel, y'all. It was just like, I don't know, I just went into fight mode. Like, because I feel like if you walk up and hit anybody, it don't matter who it is, you just gonna go into fight mode. Like, if anybody walk up to you and just hits you, I feel like you won't want to fight them. So that's what happened to me. Like, I was not thinking about nothing. So that's why I hate when people are like, oh, that's your mom, you fought your mom. I wasn't thinking about that in the moment. I'm thinking, oh, I've basically been attacked. Like, I didn't attack back. Like, it's like war. It's like war at that point. So I'm literally like, I don't know. I just went in for the kill, and I think I just started. So I don't remember literally when I tell you my mind went blank. I mean, it was so blank because I cannot. I've been trying to think since this happened how to explain what happened in that moment. But as time goes on, I get more and more forgetful, and as time goes on, is that my father? No. As time goes on, I really just can't remember what happened. So boom. Okay, we fighting. Let's just say that. So we fighting. I'm swinging punches, she's swinging punches. At some point, I remember she like, I don't know what she did to me, but she had me in such an awkward position to where I remember like swinging like this just to hit her. And I'm thinking, now here's where my mind didn't go blank at. I won't lie, I was being evil. Because I'm thinking in my head, you know what? She did this to herself. She started a fight. I'm gonna finish it. This is probably the only time I will ever get to express how much I want to hit this bitch in her face when she do stuff that I don't like. I mean, this lady in her face when she do stuff that I don't like. So I'm gonna take this opportunity of us already fighting, us already have putting our hands on each other multiple times in this literal minute, this moment. I'm gonna go ahead and hit her face. When I tell you I was swinging at that face, I hit her face a good 2 times, y'all. And I don't know what she was doing. I do remember by the end of it, like, my industrial was a little bit bloody. But hey, so I remember hitting her face. She had like a little mark on like her lip or something. It was a real tiny mark. Like, I feel like I was not doing no damn damage. But at the end of the day, I'm swinging like this. Like, I'm swinging in the most awkward positioning ever. So then I started like fighting, like not fighting her, but like pushing, trying to get her off of me out of this awkward position. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I be so panicked trying to talk and tell stuff like, you know, in front of anybody. It's different with this video because it's video. But my brother said I'm good, you know, like he's on the phone with his baby mama. So guys, don't fight me, but I forgot where I was at. Oh, okay, well, okay, I remember I was saying, like, I'm literally trying to, like, get from out of her grip, right? So, mind you, I finally get up out of her grip. I'm still mad as hell, y'all. And, y'all, this is the whole reason I went to the story, because this part is so funny. Like, when I tell you, I still laugh to this fucking day. So, let me get comfortable to tell y'all this. So mind you, I'm out of her grip. We done fought about around the whole room, but like I told you, neither of our rooms are that big. So her room was a good decent size. Is that my dad? Her room was a good decent size, but she had a lot of bed. Like, if she knew that she had a room that could fit a certain size bed, like, she would rather take up the room with bed than have a small bed and a whole bunch of room in her room. So it's only really but so where we can go. So like, let's say, okay, this is the room, right? A square. All this right here, bed. All this little bit of space right here, vanity. Then of course this little bit of space right here, side of the bed, nightstands, exit to leave her room. So we're on this, like, we're in front of her nightstand where like next to her bed is, right? So I'm pretty sure y'all know on nightstands, usually, depending on how well you decorate your house, there's a lamp. When I tell y'all, I was so mad at this lady that I turned around, picked up her lamp and threw it at her. I threw her lamp at her because we was fighting. And this is so funny to me because like I don't know what made me do this. I don't know what made me do this, y'all. Like, it's just so funny. Like, I cannot imagine having my own lamp thrown at my face. She didn't weave it, dodge it, or none of that. I don't even know if it made it to her. Because I do remember thinking, like, because I always recite this story in my head because I know that one day I was going to want to tell it to y'all. It's not like I reached around and unplugged the lamp. Like, that's too much. By that time, she would have figured out that I was trying to throw the lamp at her. So I just picked up the lamp and threw it. So I wonder if the lamp even made it to her. Cause I never unplugged the lamp. Cause now I think about it, I feel like I would have heard it be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a lamp hit somebody, you gonna know a lamp hit somebody. It's gonna make a sound. They gonna make a sound, something. The lamp ain't even break. So I threw the lamp at her, right? Basically, I threw the lamp at her, right? She comes towards me and puts me in a headlock. A headlock, yes, a headlock. Cause mind you, my mom is military. I don't even know what I thought I was doing fighting her. But shit, that it is what it is. So she puts me in a headlock, and yo, I keep moving around because like I want to sit back like this, but I don't want that right there. I don't want y'all to see that. So there's my ankle. So she put me in a headlock, right? She starts like kind of dragging my body to my room, and when she gets like close enough to my room, she knows that like she can let go of me and run into her room. She's like, tear up shit in your own room. And she kind of like, she lets go of me and she goes back to her room and she slams her door.
Hey y'all, I never usually interrupt my YouTube videos, but for anybody who didn't understand what she meant when she said that, she's basically saying, like, just in case you didn't understand, because I feel like the way I said it was so fast, she's basically saying, instead of throwing stuff around in my room and breaking stuff in my room and tearing up my room and making my room look a mess, do that to your own room. Like, I don't know, that she kind of ate that on one too. That's why I feel like I should really explain this to y'all, because I understand her. Like, I get what she was trying to say, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to justify that, because I just want to make sure that it makes sense to y'all.
So y'all, I'll break down the rest of the process because why not? And just give you out some more details. So that's basically the end of the fighting process. But this shit, when I say this shit got messy, y'all, it was messy for me. Like, it probably not gonna be messy for y'all, but so what happened after that point was, mind you, this is all a morning when I'm still getting ready for school. Now my hair not done. I changed outfits because I had a really cute outfit planned for that day, but then when I started feeling bad, my outfit will always match how I feel. Everything about me will always match how I feel. If I feel tired, lazy, it's gonna show. My hair gonna be looking a mess. My edges probably not gonna be done. I probably will show up with no makeup. Like, I was feeling that type of way. I think I took my makeup off. I never do my lip liner like until I'm getting close to the school, because she used to drive me to school, by the way, y'all. I had the option of catching the train. I mean, yeah, the train or the bus and stuff like that, but I used to just want to be driven so bad. So yeah, y'all, so I'm literally like, I go in my room. First thing I do before I start like destructing myself is I'm crying. Like, I'm sliding down walls like like, I don't know why I was so distraught about the fight, but I was distraught. Like, I was just tore up thinking about this damn fight, y'all. So then that's when I remember thinking like, okay, now that I'm done solving it up, I'm gonna go to school, because now I can't sit up here and be in the house with this hoe. Like, now I'm so mad. We probably won't get into it again if I stay here any longer. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, y'all. Anyways, so yeah, y'all, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get myself together, but I'm not gonna get myself together. Like, I don't have time for all that. I'm distraught, tears. Then my counselor, I was gonna say therapist, then my counselor starts texting me, and she's like, hey, like, what class are you in? Can I come pick you up right now? Like, you know, try to have a little counseling meeting with me. Mind you, she doesn't know somebody's here. Or either that's my brother going into the garage. I don't know. But she, oh no, that's my dad. I really want to get this video finished, so I'm gonna try to whisper. So my counselor doesn't even know that I should have locked my door. Because then I could be like, I'm on FaceTime. But my counselor doesn't even know that I'm not in school and I'm like literally going round and round my fucking mom like I'm fucking Mike Tyson. So she's texting me. She's like, hey, like, do you want to meet now? I'm not even in school. So I'm like I'm texting like responses. Like I'm texting responses for what I know is going on, not really acknowledging the fact that she doesn't know what's going on. So I'm like, oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna come to school. And I was like, then when she like started, I was like, what is going on? What do you mean? Like, and I was like, well, I just got into a physical altercation with my mom, and you know what I'm saying? That's when she's trying to guide me through it. She's like, yeah, just do what you can. Like, see if any of your friends at school have any hair products. But I'm telling her, like, my hair's not done. Like, all this different stuff. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get to school. She's like, just do what you can. Mind you, during this time that I'm texting my counselor and trying to figure out how I'm gonna make myself look presentable, but, you know, like, not have to do too much, my mom is calling the police. My mom is calling the fucking police. So how I ended up getting to school was the police come in. There, mind you, I'm like mid getting ready. I'm wearing gray sweatpants, a pink tank top, a black zip up, a bonnet, I think. A bonnet, yep. I don't remember. No makeup, a bloody industrial, yeah. And these little slipper slide things I used to have. And the police come in and they're like asking both of us what happened. Of course, we're bickering. And she saying something to her mouth. I'm like, no, this would have never happened if you wouldn't just like literally just still falling mad. So I'm so fucking dramatic. I'm so dramatic, guys. I'm so dramatic. So yeah, y'all. So that's when the police are like, okay, we're just gonna take you to school. Hurry up, finish getting ready, stuff like that. I'm like, okay. I'm basically ready at that point. I'm like, there's nothing more for me to do. Like, I might as well just get in this car and go to school and try to get out of here as fast as possible. I hop in the car with the police. When I say y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling very embarrassed in this moment because I feel like there has never been a kid that had to drive to school. I mean, there's never been a kid at my school. Or I've never, like, I'm thinking about what my friends are gonna think. Like, they're gonna know, my friends will always know there's something up with me when I'm dressed down and not wearing makeup, because it's just not a very me thing to do. There's even been occasions where I've been dressed up with no makeup and they'll know that there's nothing wrong with me because I'll be active, happy, fun, smiling, giggling, goofy, and I'm just not wearing any makeup. But not wearing any makeup, down, not dressed up, they know. My friends, they know. Everybody knows. Anybody who knows me knows. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I might as well hop in the car, like, leave. So, like I was saying, like, on the car right there, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm in the police. I'm taking pictures and shit. I don't know why. So, like I said, I felt very embarrassed when I arrived to school because I'm being walked into the school by police. And even one of the security guards, because it's like the same security guards working there for most of the year. Like I told you, this is happening towards kind of the end of the year. They know me, like, you know, you kind of get acquainted to some people's faces. And mostly the people who like know me know that I am always dressed up. And she could probably see it in my face that I had been crying, maybe a little hit on. I was probably a little puffy. I know I get puffy when I cry, depending on how I cry or how much I cry. So she was already off the bat knowing, like, oh, like, she's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, yeah, me and my mom got to it. And of course she's gonna ask me because there's police like walking right behind, 10 toes behind me, making sure that nothing happens. So fast forward some more. My friends knew. I was telling this girl that I used to call my sister. I was like, yeah, girl, me and my mom got into it, you know, because she's one of my, like, she was my dog at the moment. She was my dog. We don't talk the same way we used to for just, you know, like maturity reasons and stuff like that. But that's life. So I was telling her and my boy best friend at the moment that today just wasn't my day. Like, me and my mom had gotten into it, and I know we always get into it, and I always say that we get into it, but this was a different type of get into it. Like, we just fought like two bears. Like, of course I'm feeling down. So they're like, my boyfriend was like, yeah, you need me, like, I'm here to comfort you, shit like that. And, you know, because that's when we was tight. We fell out too. Shit. But yeah, so to fast forward even more, like maybe a day or two later, the police are really involved. My mama still to this day swears up and down that because I told the counselor that like I made them, like they thought that it was child abuse going on, right? And I wouldn't say that my mom abuses me physically, but verbally it's a different story. So they thought that child abuse was going on. Of course, they're gonna investigate to make sure everything's okay. I'm so sorry, y'all, for like it's still the same energy, but my voice is just a lot quieter. I really want to have like a burst of energy for y'all, but I cannot get over. I cannot be talking in front of people. Like, it's just not me, y'all. Like, I'm just too shy and too nervous. Like, and it's gonna be so weird. Like when I just go yelling, and I stop recording, and now we're just sitting in silence. So, like, how awkward it is for y'all probably watching this. Like, dang, she's mad quiet now. Like, she was not doing all that in the beginning of the video. But yeah, so that's when they take it into investigation. When I tell you that made me cry some more, like a day or two later, I'm crying because I'm like, dang, this is so, like, I feel so unnormal. Like, I feel like somebody in the movies. Like, why can't I just have a normal high school experience? Like, I don't know. Even though I literally love my 9th grade year, y'all. Like, if I could relive my 9th grade year, except for some parts, of course, I would do it. Like, I'd kill to relive my 9th grade year. Like, that shit was just peak. Like, that shit was so peak. Yeah, y'all, I'm going through it. I'm having a little episode. I'm like, oh, why can't I just have a normal life? Like, I teared up a little bit because they took me out of my 2nd period class to investigate and ask me stuff. And of course, I wasn't trying to get my mom in trouble. The only thing that would have happened, no, actually, let me say this. I wasn't trying to get my ass taken away. The only thing that would have happened is they were like nobody's gonna go to jail or none of that. It's just if it is found that like she is abusing you, she just won't be able to, she wouldn't be able to work no jobs. Like, she wouldn't be able to work at like a daycare or something, anything that involves kids. And my mom was on the older side. She's retired, actually. Let me just say that she's not looking for no job anyways, so it wouldn't have really benefited her. Yeah, so a couple days later, they're like, I guess they just like, she's not guilty, because if she was abusing me, they probably thought that I would have just been like, she's abusing me, but to be truthful, y'all, as much as I don't mess with my mama, she was not abusing me. Like, there's never been a time where she just hit me because she's upset or she had a bad day, so I couldn't sit there and lie on her name like that. It's just that we just have like 2 completely different mindsets, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then shit, I forgot what I was gonna say, guys. Hold on. Okay, well, I don't think this is what I was gonna say, but my counselor, I ended up telling my counselor, like, she thinks that because I told you, like, they got her under investigation and stuff now. And my counselor was like, no, girl, like, that's not how that works. It's because she called the police and got the police involved, keyword. Because, like I told you, she was calling the police when I was getting ready for school. And it's allegedly mandatory for police to do investigation on something that they think could be child abuse. So, yeah, y'all. We got over that like a couple days later. I would never say got over it because I hold grudges. I hold grudges for a long time, y'all. I hold grudges for a long time. But like at the end of the day, it stopped being awkward after like 3 days. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for my story time. I don't know what type of thumbnail I'm gonna make for this. I gotta figure that out. It's gonna be so different from my regular thumbnails. My regular thumbnails are so easy to make. But anyways, guys, I finally gave y'all a story time, like I promised. I promised that I would have story times on my channel, and I haven't told now one story time yet. So this is finally the first story time I'm gonna be telling y'all. Anyways, guys, sorry for the lack of energy towards the end of the video. I will probably have more story times for y'all, as long as y'all let me know that y'all want more story times. Make sure to like and subscribe, of course. And as always, I hope you enjoyed that video. Bye, y'all.